In the days when King Leo the Isaurian, 8th century translator's note ruled, there was in the city of Constantinople a very famous and rich man, merciful to the poor. However, he also committed the vile sin of adultery, remaining in it until old age due to the fact that this long-standing sin had become an evil habit. And so, constantly giving alms, he did not retreat from the sin of adultery. And suddenly, that man died. And there was a dispute about this man between Patriarch Germanus and other bishops, who said that he was saved, because it is said in Scripture that a man is saved through wealth. Others, on the contrary, asserted that the servant of God must be blameless and undefiled, because it is said in Scripture that even if a man fulfills the whole law but sins in one thing, his righteousness will be forgotten. For God said in Scripture, "In what I find you, in that I will judge you." And the Patriarch commanded all the monasteries and all the recluses to pray to God for this man and let him reveal him to them. When this happened, God revealed to a certain recluse how and where that man was. And calling the Patriarch, he told him in front of all the people, saying,
I prayed all night and saw a certain place, on the right side of which was paradise, filled with ineffable blessings. On the left side was a fiery lake, the flame of which rose to the very clouds. Between the blessed paradise and the terrible flame, a dead man stood tired and groaned bitterly, and often looked at paradise and wept bitterly. And I saw a light-bearing lamb who came to him and said,
Why do you groan in vain, man? After all, for the sake of your alms, you were freed from torment. But because you did not leave the filthy adultery, you were deprived of the blessed paradise.
The Patriarch heard all this, and the people with him said in fear,
Truly, the Apostle Paul wrote that one must avoid fornication. Every sin that a person commits is a sin outside the body, but the fornicator defiles his body. And where are those now who said that even committing fornication we will be saved by alms? For if you are truly merciful, then you must first have mercy on yourself and preserve bodily purity. Without it no one will see God. Silver given from an unclean hand and an unrepentant soul will not help anyone.